natin itong mga nakalipas na buwan. Questions from the Malacanang Press Corps.
Questions, MPC? Wow, si Joseph. Question, no more?
Sir, last Friday, no? Friday, the president naman admitted, no, himself that he had undergone a colonoscopy, is it? The week before that speech. May we know why he had to undergo such a procedure?
I think that's routine. Sinabi naman ni Presidente na talaga nagpapaganyang siyang test, no, regularly. No? So routine naman po yan. Nothing extraordinary.
So sir, parang wala naman dapat ipag-alala. And hindi naman ito yung kino-contemplate sa Constitution na kailangan ipaalam agad and whatever.
Hindi po. Yan po ay seryosong karamdaman. No? At nakita niyo naman ang schedule ng Presidente. Ako nga po, hindi makasunod sa schedule niya. Karamihan sa inyo, hindi rin makasunod sa schedule niya. No? So tingin ko, yung kanyang hectic schedule ay patunay na wala siyang matinding karamdaman.
But what prompted it?
Routine po yan something? Sinabi niya na talagang meron siyang karamdaman na kinakailangan routine. Nakalimutan ko ano yung sinagot. Yung sinabi niya yun. Kasama yan dun sa kanyang sakit na regular siyang nagpapa-test.
Alright, sir. That's it for the meantime.
May follow-up question, Ina?
But sir, just for he mentioned kasi both colonoscopy and endoscopy. Both were done last week? Ganun.
Sinabi po niya na pareho siyang nagpaganon. No? Pero iisa naman po yan, that's for intestinal-related diseases. No?
Okay. And no other findings apart doon sa binanggit niya na yung Barrett's na matagal na rin po yung sinasabi na meron
Oo, wala pong bago. Routine po yan, just to find out kung merong bago.
Okay, sir.
MPC?
Wala. Kung seryoso po yan, di naman niya aaminin ni Presidente. Sabi ko, kung seryoso yan, no? Ibig sabihin, he was so open about it. It was nothing, it was routine.
May Bernadette. Microphone, please. Nestor. Thank you. Microphone. Paabot ng microphone na lang, Ina.
Nawala ng microphone, paabot talaga yung isang mic.
Thank you.
Sir, gaano po kadalas yung routine po na to na nagpapa-check up si Presidente na, nagkakaroon siya ng colonoscopy,
Hindi ko po
endoscopy?
alam kung gano'ng kadalas.
Like every quarter? Or...
Hindi ko po alam.
Okay. Sige, sir. Thank you po.
Other issue? Sige. Ina, ulit.
Sir, sinabi niyo kung seryoso hindi niya aaminin. Bakit?
Well, to him it was so routine na he had no qualms about telling everyone, the whole world, that he had it. No? And so I think human nature naman yan. No? Na it's no big deal, kaya it was no big deal to disclose it. All medical condition is otherwise confidential. No? The fact that he's willing to share it means it's no reason for alarm.
But if he does have something serious, hindi po ba dapat malaman din po
Of course,
ito?
the Constitution says so, but there is no serious illness that has to be disclosed.
So he will if he does
Of course,
have any?
the President's transparent. Yung mama nga, ilang beses na sinabing gusto na nga niyang iwanan yung posisyon niya. No? So he will not cling on if he's dying, no? or very gravely ill.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Other issue? Maricela Lili.
Sir, good morning. Sir, what do you think of the statement of former Senator Enrile saying na there was no arrest during the martial law regime?
That's his belief. He's entitled to it. But as far as the palace is concerned, there are decisions affirming that there were grave human rights violations committed during the Marcos regime. There's even a law in Congress which provides for compensation for victims of martial law.
Sir, do you see any hidden agenda on this effort of former Senators Enrile and Senator Bongbong Marcos to talk about it?
That's their business. That's nothing that's an issue that we have nothing to do with.
Because some of the some of the victims of the former regime is claiming na parang they are trying to twist the history.
I don't think they can twist history when there's a law and there are court decisions attesting to what happened, no, during martial law. If you remember, a couple of weeks back, we even had here in Malacanang as guests the members of the compensation board, no? And they still have last-minute problems to resolve on how to release all the compensation for the victims of martial law. So the position of the palace is we are implementing the law, and the law says that there should be reparations paid to victims of martial law.
But at least, sir, do you see a problem with the statement given by former Senator Enrile?
That's for them. We stand by what the law says. We stand by what court decisions have said.
May follow up? Sige, Tina, other issue.
Good morning, sir. Sir, yung sa proposed National Task Force po ng AFP to fight insurgency, you mentioned po in your statement that the President is open to this po and that you urged the military na mag-submit na po ng formal proposal sa Office of the President, Office of the ES Medialdea po. So, gaano po katagal kaya yung masasabi nyo na paggawa ng task force na to once they submit their proposal?
Hindi ko po alam. We'll see first what they have to propose.
So, sir, given the fact na kinonfirm po ng AFP na may yung Red October plot nga po, sa tingin nyo po, the President will act fast on this po?
Hindi ko po alam. As I said, let's see what their proposal is.
Okay, thank you, sir.
May follow up? Other issue? May follow up? Ina? Ina.
Sir, meron po bang any statement because of this supposed Red October plan, again, to oust the president, supposedly? AFP officials confirmed this. Are there any directives from the
We have
palace?
no doubts that the AFP has intelligence information on this. We have no doubts that the CPP-NPA has been out to overthrow the government since they were founded. We have no doubts that there are power-hungry individuals in the opposition who would like to resort to extra-constitutional means to bring down the government of President Duterte, and we have no doubts that the Magdalo Group are addicted to Duterte'S. However, what I will say is that we are confident that we enjoy overwhelming support from the people, and therefore what these groups would want to see, the ouster of President Duterte, will not happen. I call your attention to the latest SWS survey on the war on drugs. It's a singular most important issue. It is also the source for most of the criticisms against the president. And I'm happy to state that 8 out of 10 Filipinos support the president on the war on drugs. This is an overwhelming support from the Filipino people. It validates the importance that the president has given to the war on drugs. It validates the means by which the president has been implementing this war on drugs. Of course, foreigners don't agree, but the president does not give a hoot about what foreigners say. He only cares about what his people have said, and the people have rendered their judgment on the basis of this survey. Take note that I told you that 6 months ago I commissioned also a survey, a more intensive survey, extensive survey involving double the sample, and we got the same results. I think I've distributed that result to you, the Peron study on the war on drugs, no? So I can provide you also the slide. It's the exact same result. 8 out of 10 people support the war on drugs. Bakit po? Doon po sa report ni Peron, ang sabi, because wala pong Pilipino na magdidispute ng katotohanan na mas tahimik, mas payapa ang mga komunidad natin dahil dito sa war on drugs. So kung ang pinag-uusapan po ay yung pinakamalaking issue na binabato nila sa presidente, itong war on drugs, sorry po sa oposisyon, naninindigan pa rin ang taong bayan Pilipino dito po sa kampanya ni presidente.
Sir, and as far as Malacanang is concerned, kabilang pa rin yung so-called yellows dito sa plot na to?
Ay, hindi po yan. Sila po yung maraming gahaman sa kanila sa kapangyarihan. Hindi makapagantay ng eleksyon. Alam niyo po yung people power, sinuportahan din po natin yan. Pero sinuportahan natin yung people power na 86 kasi yung tinanggal sa pwesto, wala nang mandato. Hindi niyo po mapi-people power ang tao na mayroong mandato. Tinalo po ni Presidente yung kandidato nila ng 6 million votes. Wag na po sila managinip ng people power para matanggal si Presidente sa kanyang posisyon.
Okay, because
People power po will work kung wala pong mandato yung tinatanggal. It will not work when the people elected the President to a fixed term of office.
Okay, sir, because meron pong quote si Brigadier General Parlade saying that although they did recover documents linking Tindig Pilipinas to this supposed ouster plot, they withdrew after realizing supposedly that communist leaders were behind it.
Ewan ko sa kanila. Basta, hindi sila makaantay. Antayin yung eleksyon, tumakbo kayo sa eleksyon. Yun lang po, ganyan po talaga ang demokrasya.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Follow up, Christine?
Sir, you said the survey on the war on drugs is parang show yung support of the president. Yun lang ba, sir? I mean, is that the only basis? Because it's just one issue that...
It's one issue, pero ito po yung pinakamatinding issue na binabato nila labang kay Presidente. Di umano yung mga illegal killings na nagaganap dahil sa war on drugs. Despite po sa mga binabato nila kay Presidente dito sa war on drugs, 8 out of 10 support the President po.
So that's sufficient, sir, to say you have that overwhelming support of
I
the
can
people.
say it with confidence that the people overwhelmingly support the President's war on drugs, as evidenced by this survey, and the survey which I have also commissioned.
Joseph Morong.
Sir, yun lang pong sa ouster plot. We've been hearing this